Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcorian Guys, being my guide for Resident Evil 4 on professional difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 4-1. This is the first part of Chapter 4. I want to say this is when we start getting to the really long parts, I feel. So, yeah, these ones are going to probably take even longer just to actually get done and finished. So, this chapter is going to have, I think he's called the Regenerator. I think this one's the Regenerator guy. The guy where you have to, freeze and then, kick him out of your way and stuff. So, this will also be a lengthy chapter as well, but I'm going to give you guys the advantage here, along with myself, of cutting out a lot of boring, stupid shit and just fast-forwarding through the Regenerator part. Because once we get there, I'll explain what I do, and we'll deal with that as we come, but I guess before we get there, I should say that from what I've heard, you can kill him, but I've never had the actual opportunity to do that yet, so I don't kill him this playthrough. I just let him live, and I take off and run. He's relatively easy to avoid, especially with all the quick time events, but like I said, we'll get into that when we get into that. So, without further ado, let's head back into... I'm trying to think of where the hell we're going. I know this... this is the chapter where you have to do the fire part, the fire pit. I don't know what you call it, really, but... The part with, the lava and the churning dragon heads and what have you. I think what I'm doing right now, I think I'm going back on purpose. Or do you have to go back here? Because I think I'm going for a treasure. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done this one. This chapter specifically. So you got these assholes sitting here. I'm using a sniper rifle because I'm pathetic. So... I'd suggest not wasting your sniper on goons like this, especially with goons like with helmets. When you can't take a guy out with one good sniper shot, what's the point, That's my opinion on it. So I'd recommend just shooting him in the leg, get that suplex going, and then just go from there. Now, these guys with the scythe, they're a pain in the ass. The scythe hurts like a mother. And I know we've dealt with it in the last chapter, but this chapter, well, not just this chapter, but just these guys in general, the scythes are just a pain to deal with, especially when they throw at you, because you could shoot it down, but to me, I feel like it's a lot harder to shoot because of how, well, no, it might be easier to shoot because it's bigger than the actual hatchets. I mean, if you shoot the hatchet down, you probably got some skill, I guess. Well, I don't know. I always feel like the game kind of just does it for me, personally, whenever I shoot it. I think, the game just automatically shoots a bullet toward it, so I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know for sure. You think, me, playing this game on professional mode, you think it would know, the intricates and, the ins and outs of everything, but apparently I do not. Oh, man. It's funny, this is going to be a 40-minute video, and here I am just waiting, thinking, oh, man, this is going to suck. I hate these long commentary playthroughs. I really hate that shit. But here I am downloading. Okay, I'll admit, I finally caved in. I bought Black Ops 4. I know. My brother said it was pretty, he liked it. He said it was pretty good. He said, if you're looking for a decent COD, this will be definitely for you. Oh yeah, I was coming back to get the Broken Butterfly. That's what it was. So yeah, I have to have actually for this. And yeah, so now I'm downloading. It's gonna take 90 minutes just to download, and it's just ridiculous. It already has an update file. I bought it a couple days after. It's Sunday, and I think it came out Friday or something. Should have bought it day one, but I didn't. I just didn't know if I wanted it. I liked Black Ops 3. I played that for quite a while, and then I just stopped, and then I bought World War II, a year or so after that came out, and then, I kind of liked it, but then I was like, I don't know, I don't think it's for me. Just, COD's very odd with me, sometimes I hate it, sometimes I like it, depends. And I also finally finished Ultra Despair Girls for Danganronpa, and I would like to do, I say that now, I'd like to do a guide of that, but we'll see what happens in the future. I mean, granted, I still have God of War 2 to fucking put up with, but we'll see. So anyway, the reason why I cut right there is because that was a lot of backtracking I didn't want to have to show off. You probably saw where I was on the map, and most of everything you guys can figure out on your own. If there's any items I must have missed, which I'm pretty sure there was items I probably grabbed on the way, then I'm pretty sure that you guys would most likely know how to find them yourself, especially if you're playing professional mode. Most likely by now you probably know where they're at, unless you start on professional mode, which I don't know if you technically could. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure if you can. But unless you started on somehow, this is your first playthrough ever, and you don't know where everything's at, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I skipped all that crap because we don't need to watch me go back, right? That's just boring stuff. That's boring crap. So anyway, here we go to the fire pit. You're going to see a mild cut. You might see it. I don't know. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I don't know if you... Well, maybe we just did. So anyway, this is rather irritating. This is why I say, you know, save your sniper shots for. But I wasted a couple shots because I'm a dunce. And looking back on it now, I kind of realize that. So, the thing is, you're supposed to shoot these guys off. You only need to shoot them once and they'll fall off. Shoot them once and then the dragon, dragon platform thing will fall down. There's only, I think, a total of 3 of these things in here. There's the 2 on the side. There might be actually 5. I mean, if I think about it. I think there might be like 2 more that come out. I don't remember. I know there's one at the very end of it that shoots you from like not vertically, shoots you from the front and then hits you that way. You know, this is kind of out of random, but you know what I kind of feel like playing right now? I kind of feel like playing Battlefield 4. Oh man, I used to play a lot of like Battlefield 3 back in the day and just relax and just play it. And then, you know, another reason why I bought COD and why I'm so excited to play it is because I'm finally excited to kind of just relax a bit, I guess. You know, take the edge off, because I've been doing non-stop back and forth, do this shit, and YouTube has definitely taken a hit. And I'm sure all you fellow guys that, you know, have subscribed to this channel definitely have noted that, you know, my YouTube channels have taken a massive hit. This part's hard. What I suggest doing is I suggest staying on one side, let him burn that side for as long as you can, and then instantly run over to the next side, and then turn around and just hope you can get a nice good angle on him. That's my suggestion. Yeah, right there I got him, but yeah, that was actually a good shot. Okay. Wait on one side, let him breathe fire, and then run to the next. Because I think he can turn while he's breathing fire too, but I'd suggest just doing that, just in case. Yeah, anyway, like, I've been, you know, trying my hardest to play catch-up as much as I can with my life. And not with, well, when I say my life, I mean as in the fact of doing things. As in, like, playing games, watching anime, reading manga. You know, all that gay weeb shit that everybody does. That's what I've been trying to catch up on, like play catch up with my brothers and my friend and what have you, because they, you know, they've been doing this shit for years, you know. And well, I mean, I've been playing. I think out of all of us, I think I've probably maybe played the most. Okay, that could be a lie. I don't know. Okay, not counting David, I don't know, you know, how many games in total he's played over time. He's probably played, you know, way more. He's most likely played more like old school, like Nintendo and shit like that than I have. I'm just saying, you know, in comparison to like the PlayStation trophies and what have you, like even, you know, with my cousin, like counting him, you know, for a while I was always the guy that had more trophies and had more platinums finished than a lot of people, and, you know, a lot of like friends and what have you too. And now, because I'm having to play catch up with stuff that they do, which is kind of douchey, I guess, but I'm only playing catch up in my own, like, I'm watching my own stuff that I like, not stuff that they like. So, yeah, just trying the best I can. And, yeah, just trying to play catch up with that, you know, and switch sides here and just try to get on their level again. I don't know, just my life's changing a little bit, I guess. You know, little by little. People are disappearing from it, and things are just happening out of my control. People are disappearing out of my control. I'm not telling anybody to leave. You know, they're all doing it on their own. So, that's fine with me. I mean, hey, you know, the more the merrier. More time for me to do what I want. It's just funny how things work out that way, you know, like, whenever you know how they say, like, be careful what you wish for, you know, shit like that. Where it's like, oh, man, you know, I don't really feel like hanging out with this person, you know, and they keep bothering me so much. And then finally, they end up doing something and they disappear for, like, ever. And then you're like, oh, oops. Probably shouldn't have said that. But, hey, for all you out there that want to know, shit happens. So, bad shit happens. I probably really shouldn't talk about, like, what's going on. Because that just seems very disrespectful to those that, you know, are having to. I hate being, like, subliminal and being in the dark about a lot of things. You know, that's just not a thing I like to do. But I think for the sake of video footage, I should just be more careful and, you know, a little more respectful with what I say. Now, this right here, I think you can just shoot without having to actually come all the way up here. So you don't need to worry about that. I did test it out, and I found out that you can do that. You don't need to come up here if you don't want to, but you get gold. So, I mean, hey, Fuck, why not, right? You get money out of it, why not? It should be over here somewhere. No, it's not over here. It's at the beginning. What the fuck did I do? Oh yeah, because I went out and I was like, oh, I freaked out. I was like, oh shit, the treasure must have disappeared. But guess what? The treasure did not disappear. That's right. If you get a treasure like that, like a key treasure thing, and you don't pick it up, you can go right back and pick it up. It's great. So we got 2 of these masks. I think one of them might be done by now. I'm not really too sure, actually. We'll find out. But yeah, anyway, back to talking about guides and stuff, like what I plan on doing. Like I said, I know I mentioned I want to do God of War 2, and I kind of don't right now. I just don't feel it. When I played it, I was like, I don't feel like this. I don't feel this at all. When it comes to my guides, I have to feel like I want to do it rather than just force myself to do it. Because like with Resident Evil 4, the reason why I continued to keep doing it is because I wanted to do it. I really wanted to do it. I had so much fun playing the game, but commentary comes in and fucking sucks. So that's typical of my commentaries. That having to sit here and watch me go through a game that I've already played multiple times just kind of gets boring. That's how I feel, especially with Resident Evil 4. How Resident Evil 4 is not boring. It's just when you play, it's not boring, but when you watch, it's kind of boring because there's not a lot of fights that happen. There's not a lot of things that are going on all the time. So that's what, to me, makes it kind of boring. But some people might find the pacing of my videos kind of fun and entertaining, I guess. So if you do, you do. Keep in mind, guys,
Follow me.
This is just how it is. This is my second channel, so
Wait.
Me uploading a whole bunch ain't really gonna, me not uploading a whole lot. That's very typical of this channel, and my main channel too. Like I said, my main channel is definitely taking a hit as well. I've been streaming, I think, like once a week now, at the very least. We've been doing a Mario marathon, where we've been going through all the Mario 64 style games. And, we finished Mario 64 100%, 120 stars, 120 sprites on Sunshine, and now we're working on Galaxy to get 120 stars on there. Me and my friend. So, take Rona on this channel, as you guys would know. We've been going through that, and man, it's fun, but it can be hectic. It just feels like it's take a while to do. So these first set of guys are rather easy, I feel. Shotgun Blast is not really needed. I mean, if you want to get all of them like almost one go, I'd suggest doing it. And a pretty good banger too. What you're supposed to do, from what I'm understanding, is shoot them in the head, make the head ring. I think you have to shoot like 3 different times because they're being taken over by Las Plagas. The guy that you want to worry about the most is the swordsman guy. The guys with the axes, I wouldn't really worry about them too much, only because they have to take time to actually do this, to slam you, and you could easily move out of the way. It's great. You have plenty of time to move, but the sword guy is really fast. Now, be careful with the Las Plagas guy, because if you spawn the Las Plagas out of him, or any of these guys, really, honestly, it will basically be even harder for you to get through because, there's fucking wailing around and swinging and shit. If you get a flash grenade, use it. It kills off both of them, and it stuns one of the guys. So that way you can just shoot him in the head a couple of times. Grenades work as well. Grenades work to get the ringing going. So we'll see me do that, I think, in the next fight. So for this guy, right now, I just, shoot him as much as I can. Let the Plagas spawn out of him, and then just shoot it that way. Whenever the Plagas are spawning, you have a few seconds before they start actually, fully developing. So you have plenty of time to actually take them down. So now, this time is a breather stage right here. You have a few seconds to kind of just breathe a little bit and, kind of wait for these guys to start spawning. Again, these guys are pretty much relatively the same thing as they were last time, but I think these ones take a little bit more shots to take down. But I'm going to be honest, I like these guys better than I like the first guys. I like their design way better. I actually like these enemies. I think they're kind of fun and cool. And unfortunately, they only happen once. You can tell I'm missing so many shots. But I'm in panic mode right now. Oh yeah, that's one thing to be careful of. That little nudge. That's why getting close to them is also a disadvantage too. I mean, it has an advantage because, the guys will swipe down and it'll take too long to swipe, to swipe. But there's also the fact that they could nudge you like that, and it really sucks. Sucks when they do it. But just keep running around the circle. When you feel like you've gotten some distance between you and them, just turn around immediately, do the quick turn, and then just shoot his ass. Now, these guys have the different form of Plagas. They have the bug-looking one, which it seems to me like it's pretty much the same thing, but, you know, it's the same Plagas, just, you know what I mean, it's different coating of paint, pretty much. And these ones do different things. So those ones bite your head off. And I think they might be insta-kill, too, so just be careful with that, especially with the guys with the side, with the blade. I mean, I don't think they're insta-kill, but I'm pretty sure they do some damage. So maybe I didn't use a grenade this time. I know, I think if you do use grenade, actually, it can either stun them or get them ringing going. I totally forgot that I didn't do it. I do apologize for that, folks. Now, granted, you know, you don't have to... Okay, if you didn't get the broken butterfly yet, you can get it in the shop, so at some point. So if you miss it, then you miss it. Now, also, if you do miss a broken butterfly, you can get the Killer 7 later on, and that's the main thing I'm going for is a Killer 7. So I only got the broken butterfly because it was free shot. I mean, I didn't have to purchase it. You know, I had free Magnum ammo, and there's plenty of Magnum ammo around the maps for me to use. So, you know, why not? Why not use a freebie and just kind of get those nice, you know, shots going? These guys are not going to attack you, so there's nothing to worry about there, and just bring them with you. Also, keep Ashley in the back. I'm not sure if she stays back there on her own or not, or if I had to. But if you're ever in a scenario where you have to, like, pay attention to the enemies and what have you, I highly suggest keeping Ashley somewhere else. You know, in closed doors, because her being there just makes it even harder just to deal with to begin with. So where are we heading to now? Okay, so I think we're heading the back way here. Now, these guys haven't spawned yet. Okay, so we're just gonna get the treasures instead. Now, I think you can still get the broken butterfly at this point. Yeah, because we're still like near the area where you can get it. So if you want to get it, go ahead and go for it. But, you know, if not, then don't. I mean, if you don't want it, don't get it. Granted, you could sell it, too, if you really wanted to. So that's technically a free gun, plus free money. I mean, that's not bad, really. You know, again, if you guys don't want it, who cares? Yeah, that's on you. I was having trouble there because I was putting the damn key. I guess, okay, so we got one of the two. That's what the thing was. So now we're going to head to the next stage here. Which I'm trying to think of where the hell we're going, really. Like, I know we're going to have to deal with a hive this episode. Which, from what I've heard, there's something you can get out of the hive. There's a chance to get a specific treasure, and I didn't get it. I don't know how to do it or what. So right there, I skipped most of that crap again because I just felt like it. So, anyway, here we are, having to deal with the two, you know, bulldozer... or drill dozer, whatever the fucking guys these are. Deal with these assholes. They're not that hard. 2 shots with a nice sniper should take them out. And if not, I think you can probably... I don't know if you can shoot the vehicle or not. I'm not sure. But other than that, you know, they're really simple to take out. Now, that chessboard right there... Excuse me, sorry, I'm still tired. It's still like... No, it's the afternoon. But... still tired for some reason. I woke up kind of like always. So, that chessboard right there, I think you can just sell it off immediately. I don't think it has anything you can combine it with. Unfortunately, as much as I wish you could, it unfortunately cannot be combined with anything that I found. So, next up, we have these two guys. I suggest just taking out the guys with, obviously, you know, no helmets. Focus on the guys with shields first, because shields are fucking irritating. I mean, yes, you can take them out with a nice, good shotgun shot. You can break their shield with it, but... I think getting a nice, good headshot is good enough. Shooting in the general region of where their head will be will typically earn you a good headshot, from what I've discovered. I cannot help it. I'm sorry. This is so fucking boring. I apologize. I know. It's like, well, how am I supposed to have fun watching Alex play Resident Evil 4, you know, if he's so bored himself? I can't help it, you know. I just want to get on with this crap, but I am. At least I'm being honest. I just want to get on with this shit, but this shit just takes too fucking long to get on with. It's really annoying. It really is annoying. God damn. Ah, I hate it. Hate yawning. It fucking irritates me. Ugh. Because then it makes you look like you're bored and tired, which I mean, I constantly am anyway. I know I just admitted that I was bored, which, yes, that still stays true. But I'm saying, like, outside of this video, you know, when you're doing things. So, did I buy an RPG earlier? Or no, I think I still have, well, I still think I had the one from earlier. Now, you can use the RPG on the hive and then completely blow it up in, like, one good shot and just not have to worry about it. But instead of doing that, I decided to just go ahead and shoot it down naturally. So that's my focus here. Shoot it down with my handgun. That way I can just save the RPG for later. Again, you can use it if you want. You know, you can buy an RPG at any time, pretty much, if you have the money for it, which I do, luckily. No, I think I don't. Oh, wait, no, fuck, I don't know. I can't tell. I think it's like what, 3,000. Is it only 3,000? Shit. Oh, regardless. So right here, I jumped down. The reason why I jumped down is because this hive thing right here, you know, get a good shot, and I can get the money with it, the treasures with it. I think this thing took me like, okay, that's a total of 15 right there. Let's see, 25 shots. Yeah, about like 25 or so. 24 to 25 shots was like a handgun, which is pretty well upgraded, I'd say. So that's a pretty decent amount right there. So yeah, like as soon as you come over here, that's when the fucking bugs are gonna start spawning. And the reason why I run this way is because of a trick that I learned from somebody that I don't know if I watched them on YouTube or if I just checked out like a neat trick thing with it. I'm running too far back. That's the problem here. I was running too far back, so they had all the time to kind of run in. What I recommend doing is run through the door, or run to that left side over there, get them to kind of follow you. That's the whole point. That's the whole trick with that. Get them to follow you, and then kind of louie around, go through the door, and then... Oh, sorry, I just heard like sirens going off. I was like, what the hell's that doing? So anyway, yeah, you get to the door, whip out the shotgun, and just blow them out through the door. That way you don't have to worry about them. That's what I suggest. What I'm doing right now is kind of hectic and kind of stupid, but, you know, we all make mistakes. And hey, might as well show you guys what happens when you make mistakes like I do. Purple eyes, I think, is either blue or purple. Look purple to me. But those ones are hard to come by. Like, the green ones are easy to come by, and the red ones are kind of difficult, too. I think it is blue. I couldn't fucking see it. It went by too damn quick. So next up, we have to knock down the bridge, and we can't necessarily do that right now without having the lever pulled, I think. So we gotta go deal with that real quick. I was checking for any of the bugs. Nothing spawned. I think, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you have to pull the lever first before you do this. So shit down, down, shit down, down. There you go. Done. GG. You're out. Easy, right? Easy peasy shit. Again, this game is really not that hard. It's just a matter of knowing, like, where to go and what to do. That's really all it is. But I respect it. You know, I respect this game. You know, a lot of people's first time Resident Evil was Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 4, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best Resident Evil. In my opinion, it is. I adore this game. I love this game. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to professional mode, it doesn't really have any harder strong points than normal does, in my opinion. But then again, you know, if you guys are not, if you're a casual gamer, then, you know, maybe you might have more trouble than people that have played plenty of these games before. It is blue, isn't it? Well, it looks fucking purple. Oh, fucking Christ. I don't even know anymore. What am I missing? Ah, shit, I don't know. Why haven't I sold off some of this shit yet, I wonder? Because I had that pendant thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to solve the pendant pretty soon. I'm checking for any good first aid sprays. Nothing in stock, which I still don't know how to get those things to respawn, though. I think what you do is... What is it? If you don't have a first aid spray that you... Like, if you use the first aid spray you bought last time, I think it disappeared. That sold out thing, I think. I don't know. Alright, so there's that. Got more treasure. to sell. Good job. Good job.
Is that old stranger?
I think yeah, I think at this point I was like, well, we're not going to get any more of those
That old stranger?
lamp things, so I think we're good.
Is that old stranger? Is that old? Thank. What are you, boy?
Either that, or I just figured, you know what, fuck it. We're going to get like a bunch of more, you know, eye things anyway, so. Yeah. Goddamn. You know what they say in radio, you know, like dead air is basically a career ender. Sorry. I can't. I'm really tired. Just want to get on with my day. I should have done this earlier this weekend, but I totally did not. Hey, at least I edited it. At least I uploaded like 2 videos. I mean, come on. You know, that's better than nothing, right? Oh, this part fucking sucks. Now, just give you guys a heads up. I did go ahead and cut out most of the bullshit, the puzzle part of it. The reason why is because it's not really much of a puzzle. All you have to do is just shoot the fucking wood inside of, you know, the gears. Find out where they're at. There's like 3, I think. So just find where they're at and shoot them down. There, you're good. Really, I don't really need to do a guide for most of this stuff right here. Honestly, especially this part. This part's really nothing. All I have to do is just go up here, you know, get the drop on these guys. They're really easy to get a drop on, trust me. Get the drop on them. Do what you want with them. I got like a double headshot there, which was fucking nice. That's one thing I love about this game too. Is like the feeling of like it just being cathartic, I guess. Then you got these jackasses over here. Just take them out. Well, of course you're gonna need to. That I don't know why the hell that hit. I have no idea. It just did. It sucks. It sucks, but it happens. That's what kind of pissed me off, was getting hit by that fucking thing. I didn't think it would actually hit me. So I suggest coming over on this side right here and just pick them up that way. Poof. There's 3 of them, I guess. Oh, shit. Poof. And then wait for the last one and poof. Done. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Luckily, like, money and treasure and items and stuff do stay there for a while. Thank God for that. I'm always afraid of them disappearing, because I think they can disappear, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's see here. So now we gotta go inside here and deal with all that crap. Now, again, like I said, I did go ahead and take out the trouble of, like, all the climbing up and all that bullshit, so you don't have to see all that. You guys can thank me later. No, I'm kidding around. You don't have to thank me for nothing. I didn't do a damn thing. I'm just doing pretty much the same shit everyone fucking does all the damn time. So it's not really a big deal, honestly. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm looking down. Alright, let me show you what I do. So there's a ladder in here, right? And you guys know what happens when you're on top of, like, a ladder? And, I don't know if I do it or not, but I'm just saying this right now. You know what happens when you're on top of a ladder and, you know, people try to climb up it? You can just knife them and they fall down and they get hurt. What I was trying to do was, like, try to find the specific angle of where this guy was at, but he kept running around like a little fucking bitch hole. So that took me a while to, you know, figure that one out. Should have shot him in the legs, went for that suplex, but I was too panicky. Yeah, usually when I'm, you know, too panicky, I'll just go for, like, just a good shot. Just start fucking blasting him. That way he has no chance to shoot me. Alright, so yeah, what I did right there was I jumped down. I got hit like a fucking moron, so yeah, I recommend not jumping down. Let them come up to you. Let them come up to you. Take out the arrow guy. Oop, my bad. Take out the arrow guys first if you can get a nice vantage point on them. Take them out first because they'll be a pain in the ass for you. Usually, I think there's like 1 arrow dude in like every floor spot here, I think. At least 1. The other one ran off to God knows where. No, there's 2. There's 2 of these motherfuckers here. Well, I'll be damned. There we go. Also, if you do get him knocked down, if you want to save ammo, just knife him. Knife doesn't like a lot of damage. Alright, so now this is the part where I was trying to talk about. So these guys spawn. There's guys that throw grenades like right above you. So what I suggest doing is I suggest turning around, instantly run up the ladder, climb up the ladder as fast as you can. Well, as fast as the game will let you. Take out the grenade guy first. To me, he's the biggest pain in the dick. because he's throwing grenades at you, which are going to do like a shit ton of damage. Now, you can either knife the guys off the ladder, like I was mentioning earlier, or, well, you can shoot them as well. Or you could just do what I'm doing here and have like a position to where you can aim at the ladder. Oop, I got hit right there. Surprised I didn't cut my damn head off. If you actually do have no health and it hits you, it will cut your head off. So that's pretty interesting to see. But yeah, anyway, you can have these guys basically just kind of like line up and just keep your eye on the ladder, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Keep your eye on the ladder and let them come to you and take them out that way. That is what I suggest doing. Not exactly what I'm pretty sure the video you saw probably did, which, no, it didn't, because we just watched it happen. Well, I mean, it definitely changed course of what I thought we were going to do. I thought I was going to knife them off, but I guess it didn't work for some reason. Unless I did like a different playthrough, I don't really know. But, you know, just keep in mind, folks, you always have your options of doing things. You don't have to do everything by the book. That's what I love about Resident Evil 4. Like, even though it is a Resident Evil game and you have to be, you know, kind of mindful of your ammo and what have you, you really don't have to be that mindful, I guess. You could still expend some of your ammo and what have you and still be fine. Now, you know some of those crates were broken, and the reason why was because I've been here. Now, also, I died at this part plenty of times, so forgive me for that. So my first tactic is wait for these two guys to line up, shoot them with like one good shot, which saves me a total of 2 shots. I get, you know, basically like a bargaining sale, you know. 2 for 1 right there. It's really nice. If you run, like, I think, like, halfway to the bridge, that's when these guys will spawn. And immediately behind you, there'll be more enemies. So what I do here is I throw a grenade, kind of get these guys to kind of just fuck off a little bit. Turn around, and then I deal with these guys. So that was a nice, good crit headshot right there. If you want to, I think you can run back to the tower and get the checkpoint. Like I do right here. Well, no, I'm totally fucking with me now. Okay. So I don't do that. Well, anyway, you could probably run back to the checkpoint and get these guys to kind of like despawn if you're having too much trouble with it. That's one thing I would suggest doing, is if you have the opportunity to run away, if you feel like you're cornered and you feel like you're having trouble, you know, there's nothing wrong with running away to the checkpoint like I did in that one chapter with Ashley, where we had all the riot shield guys coming at me. Yeah, not riot shield, but you know what I'm saying. Like the shielded enemies. When they were coming at me, I kept running back and forth between the checkpoint because fuck that bullshit. You know, like why put up with that crap when you could just cheese it, you know? That's what I say. So just, you know, take these guys out one by one. Take them out how you take them. And there will be, I think, I don't know if you killed him already or not, but there should be a guy that he's, I don't know what you call him, but the guy with the red cloak, and he's got, like, the skull on his head, you know what I'm saying? Not the guys that we normally fight, but the one with, like, the one with the horns and shit. I think it has horns. I'm not really sure. Shit, choking on a spit. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But either way, I think we probably would have killed him off with a grenade. Or, no, I think we have to go fight him. I think he takes, like, 3 grenades just to fucking kill. Wait, is there still more? Oh, he died. To be fairly honest with you, I got really lucky. Oh, there he is. So, yeah, he's got the RPG. I got fucking lucky. My suggestion is throw the grenade first, turn around, deal with the guys behind you, let him do what he needs to do, and then immediately just fucking go after his ass. Because he's got an RPG, so you want to fucking take that thing out. So, right here, there's going to be 2... I forgot what these things were called. I keep wanting to call them Iron Maidens. That's not their name. That's the name of the guys later on. So, I'm not the only one that does this. I'm not the only one that figured this shit out either. Keep that RPG that you had from earlier, or go buy a new one. And take out these 2 guys. And usually you'll hit both with one good shot and kill both of them at the same time. But there are times where, this mainly for me, where I would shoot them and then one guy would just be turned around. And then, you know, yeah, kill him that way. So, that's my suggested. You know, save up the RPG for as long as you can for this part. Or go buy one, whichever way you see fit. And waste those guys. Now, if you don't have the RPG, then you're going to have to find out a different tactic on how to take them out. So I have no clue. Maybe grenades? Maybe use the bell? I'm not really sure. That'd be an interesting playthrough, wouldn't it? Like watching me do a knife only or some shit. Not, well, when I say me, I probably shouldn't say me doing it, but like a personal playthrough or something. That'd be kind of interesting. I mean, yeah, it would be interesting to see me actually do good in video games. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us probably would, but YouTube's really starting to kind of just fall on me right now. I've been doing this shit for so fucking long, I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of basically doing the same shit over and over again and getting just, I don't know. You know, I'm losing fun with it, I guess. Some things, not everything. Like, streams are, this is the weird part. I'm actually having, like, a decent bit of fun streaming sometimes. That's the weird part. Like, I had a hard time doing it for a while. Especially, like, during our Dark Souls playthroughs, where it felt like a fucking chore. You know, it felt like no matter what, I was, you know, I kind of felt like I was forced to have to fucking do it every week. Which, that, to me, if I feel like I have to do something, that really demotivates the shit out of me. Like, by a long shot. Now, I've been doing, like, the Mario playthroughs, like, once a week, too, but I've been skipping on weeks as well. Just kind of just taking a break and just enjoying myself. And that, to me, is what I think YouTube should be. It should be a thing where you enjoy yourself. And not have to, you know... It's nice that everybody else can enjoy it, but I think you should always, you know, keep a lookout for yourself. I know, right? Fucking BetterHelp bullshit in here. I might be the only one who really doesn't notice a whole bunch of that or have been looking into that. I have a bunch of people on my YouTube that have been in my subscription box have been talking about, like, BetterHelp shit. Like, all the contradictories and, you know, contradictions and what have you. And all the other, you know, great stuff that comes with it. And I'm over here like, I could totally watch it, but I don't. So there you go. I bought the new shotgun. I'm going to sell the old shotgun. And yeah, I think it was worth it. This new Striker, in my opinion, is probably one of the best shotguns you can get. I think it's actually the last shotgun you get, too. So I definitely recommend saving up for that one. If you can get your hands on it now, get it now. If you want to wait till later, get it later. For this playthrough, like I said, in like the beginning parts, you can easily go through this game without having to buy the newer weapons. But in my opinion, you know, to make it easier on yourself, I recommend buying the newer weapons. I didn't buy them because I was stupid as shit. I thought, you know, what good would they do? And they do good. Trust me, they make the playthrough a little bit easier. But you know, they don't make the playthrough, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So this entire section, as you see right here, I'm just fast-forwarding through the whole fucking thing because I have no patience, folks. I have no patience for this bullshit. I don't care. The game goes fucking Call of Cthulhu on your ass and has you fucking seeing, you know, visions of enemies coming toward you, which I know we had that one earlier with the bug thing. So for right now, what I have to do is go to this back room, grab all these items, blah, 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 hit that switch, fucking wait a while, hit that switch, run around here, knock this down, get him frozen, kick his ass, wait for the door to open, eventually it'll open, finally, I'd run all the way around, dodge every attack he throws at you, freeze his ass again, keep going to like every room just to fucking freeze his ass, wait for him to come through, blah, 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 you know how it goes. Again, like I said, I think you can kill him. Like, an RPG shot will not kill him in one shot, which is the strangest thing. I don't understand how to kill his ass, so don't ask me. I have no fucking clue. I got cheaped out right there. I don't know what the fuck happened. Also, you get, like, massive iframes with that, too, which is amazing whenever you knock down those Cryo tank things. Whenever you knock those down, you get, like, massive iframes. It's fucking amazing. And also, he disappears from the screen for whatever reason. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running through the tunnel, like, no, I'm not staying in any small room, and the only room I'm going to is the elevator room. And the reason being is because it's too damn cramped in here, and I'm afraid I might get hit. So that's why I keep running through the tunnel area. Because if you run through the tunnel area, sometimes he'll actually run up, like, you know, through the ceiling and through the ground and kind of just keep away from you. So there you go. That's how I do it. Hopefully you guys got all that in about, you know, 5 seconds. Imagine that in real time. Ugh. So anyway, that's the end of Chapter 4.1. I'll see you guys in Chapter 4-2. And as always, take care, everybody.